All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show. All right, I know, guys. Days like this can sometimes feel like a woman giving you some rhythm there, here and there. She's giving you the eye until she removes the rug right from beneath you, and you realize she's just been leading you on all along. But hey, what if she's actually just giving you a test to see if you're the real deal? That you're man enough to stick around during hard times. Well, as fickle as love can be, so too can price action. Now, we had a nice start developing last night with gold eventually hitting 1971 and silver hitting 2760. But things quickly changed after the opening bell. So let's see what's behind a lot of the moves today. First, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. Helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses to bring more people into precious metals. So, first things first, we got to start here. Let's talk China. China's retail sales rise for the first time in 2020. So let's dig into those details a little bit. Retail sales rose 0.5% in August from a year ago, the first positive report for the year so far, China's National Bureau of Statistics said Tuesday. Notably, sales of communication equipment rose 25.1% from a year ago, and that of autos rose 11.8%. Retail sales for the first 8 months of the year were down 8.6% from a year ago, the Bureau said. Online retail sales of physical goods grew by 15.8% during that time, the data showed. The unemployment rate, as measured by the official survey of cities, was 5.6%, 0.1 percentage points lower than July, the Bureau said. However, pressure on employment remains relatively high. A spokesperson at the National Bureau of Statistics said at a press conference Tuesday. Fu pointed to data that showed China's record high 8.74 million university graduates still had difficulty finding jobs. Instead of following a typical trend of moderating in August from July, an unspecified unemployment rate for 20 to 24-year-olds holding at least a college degree, primarily new graduates, was 5.4 percentage points higher in August from the same period last year, Fu said. That figure was also higher than 3.3 percentage points year-on-year increase reported for July. Industrial production grew by 5.6% in August from a year ago. Now, yesterday, we highlighted our favorite red base metal, copper. One of the largest buyers of copper happens to be China. So as we've been seeing the price of copper rise, due slightly to demand, but also greatly to poor supply, we should have anticipated some growth here in China. And just as copper prices rising signifies economic positivity in China, that's also reflected here in the United States. So, stocks rise. NASDAQ paces toward back-to-back sessions of gains. So let's see what happened today in equities by reading this quick paragraph. The early equity moves set stocks up to extend gains from Monday when each of the three major indices closed more than 1% higher, and the NASDAQ rose for the first time in 3 sessions. Apple shares rose more than 1% in pre-market trading after rising 3% on Monday, pairing some declines after last week's tech-led sell-off. The company is set to hold a virtual product launch event Tuesday, which is today, which is expected to focus on the Apple Watch. Information technology was the second best performing sector in the S&P 500 on Monday, closely following the real estate sector. Now, much of today's attention was sucked up by equities. Yes, that's true. But as you can see here, we had straight drops after the opening bell, as there is likely some selling volume occurring after gold and silver hit their, or had their great night and hit Again, 1971 in gold, 2760 in silver. So traders likely took some profits and set their sights elsewhere after the opening bell. But I want to give you guys some hope and not just give you bad news today. So this is actually something that I decided to look at today after seeing that extreme drop. Here we have the gold price, and in that red line you have the exponential moving average for 50 days. And actually, I think I'm going to just actually going to leave it right there. You have the exponential moving average for 50 days, and as you can see, it's been climbing up steadily. And this isn't just in recent days, but it's just been climbing up for some time, as you can see here. So now we've developed a little bit of an base average around 1912. Last week when we had those pretty rough days, we got pretty low, but we didn't get below that moving average right there. So developed a nice little support right there, and we're above it now. So that's actually a pretty positive sign for me, being that the exponential 50-day moving average has been rising and our price has been staying above it, even though we've been in this period of consolidation. I'm happy to see some positive movement and a positive rate of growth with the EMA. And that's a testament to the price action actually that we've been getting from gold, even though we've been consolidating. Now, same thing for silver. Silver's doing the same thing. And what I particularly like about this is that, it's a gradual positive rate that we've been getting in the EMA. It's not this huge spike. It's been gradual. So to me, that's nice in building a nice, healthy support level for silver and gold. So again, this is good news as far as trajectory is concerned. It's just that on days like today, we're trending into more of risk on sentiment in days like today. Take a look here. You have the US 10-year Treasury. It's been kind of peaking up ever since the early hours of the day, Eastern Standard Time. But I don't want you guys to count out Old Yella and the White Knight. Don't think gold and silver are leading you on, guys. They could just be testing you to see if you'll stick around when times get tough. You don't want to be one of the weak hands, guys. You want to be one of the strong hands when it comes to gold and silver. So, all right, everyone, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion.